One of our viewers asked this question. I want to retire early at age 55. How much savings would I need to accumulate for a $6,000 per month income or withdrawal during retirement? We're going to discuss this and more, so stay tuned for the full episode. Welcome back. This is Richard with Wisdom Investor. On this channel, we discuss all types of financial situations related to investing for retirement, Social Security, how much you need to save for retirement, when to retire, and much more. And today we're going to look at this question on how much to accumulate to be able to retire early at age 55. Let's first take a look at some factors to consider if you're thinking about retiring early at age 55. Of course, the first thing you want to think about is how long will you live? What is your longevity? Of course, none of us really know, but we know our general health condition. So we need to think about how long we're going to live because we're going to have to stretch our savings for that entire period. Where's the income coming from? Is it going to be cash, IRA, 401k? Also, think about health care costs. If you're going to leave your company, you'll no longer be insured by your company and you'll have to find insurance on your own. What lifestyle do you want? Social Security. You need to have 35 years of work to get a full Social Security payment. So that's something you want to think about. Do you have any debt? If you have debt, that's going to take away from your income that you have available in retirement. Now, for our viewer here, we want to think about where is this $6,000 per month going to come from? Is it going to come from a cash account? Or maybe you have an IRA, Roth IRA, or 401k, or maybe part-time work. When we think about where our money's coming from, we also want to think about tax strategies. Does your state have income tax? When you become 72, under today's laws, there's required minimum distribution. Then there's also capital gains tax. If your money's invested and you take it out and there's a gain out, there's going to be capital gains tax. If you're going to withdraw money from an IRA or 401k and you're going to withdraw your money before the age of 59 and a half, there can be some tax implications. And then on 401ks, something to think about, there's what's called the rule of 55. It allows you to withdraw funds from your 401k without a penalty at age 55 or older. We're going to look at a strategy that our viewer can use that would generate $6,000 withdrawal or income in retirement. We're going to first break it down to ages 55 to 67 and then from 67 to 87. So we're going to look at step one here, ages 55 to 67. We're going to start with a balance of $1,250,000 at age 55. We're going to set up a plan where we can withdraw $6,000 per month, and it's going to be increased 2% per year for inflation. The annual tax return on the savings is going to be 4%. We're going to keep this on a conservative level here. Where would you get 4% on your money? You could use like a 50-50 portfolio on a conservative index fund, for example. And we're estimating the federal tax bracket is 15%. We're going to start with $1.25 million at age 55. We're going to have $6,000 per month withdrawal. It grows at 2% inflation. And by the age of 67, this withdrawal is going to grow to $7,613. The balance of the savings at age 67 due to these withdrawals, and we're also calculating 15% tax, the balance at the age of 67 is going to be $686,000. Now we're going to take a look at step two here. Again, our balance at this time at age 67 is $686,000. We have $7,613 withdrawal coming out on a monthly basis. We're no longer going to increase that by 2% per year for inflation. And the annual before tax return on the savings is 4%. Our return on our savings, we're estimating at 4%. Now that's on the conservative side. If you're more aggressive, of course, you can invest more aggressively. Many retirees, especially if they've accumulated a pretty good size of money, they want to be conservative. They don't want to take any chances in the stock market because if their account balance should happen to decline, they don't have years of working to build that back up. Now at age 67, we're going to introduce the income from the Social Security. We're estimating estimating the Social Security monthly payment is going to be $2,200 per month. This would be at the person's full retirement age. We're estimating their full retirement age is age 67. The Social Security would grow by approximately 2.2% per year. That's a 22-year average. That's the cost of living adjustment. Federal tax at this point, we're estimating 12%. So Social Security payments plus the withdrawal at age 67 now make the total withdrawal or total income is $9,813 per month. This extra income would also cover any RMD taxes that come after ages 72, required minimum distributions, and it could cover many other expenses. The $7,613 per month withdrawal would last until age 87. Social Security continues for life. Also, something else to think about, expenses generally decrease as a retiree gets older. Now, our viewers going to want to annually review, analyze, and make necessary adjustments. Things can happen along the way. We want to review how the investments are doing, how the withdrawals are holding up, how our expenses are holding up, and make the necessary adjustments so that we can stay on track. Now, to answer our viewer's question here, how much he needs to accumulate to be able to retire at age 55 and have a withdrawal of $6,000 per month, in this situation, he would need to be able to save $1,250,000 to start his retirement at age 55. Now, does that mean that you need to have $1.2 million to retire at age 55? No. It depends on how much you're spending, what your lifestyle is going to be. There's many different factors. Someone could retire at age 55, say on $500,000. If their expenses were low, they had their house paid off, car paid off, no debt. In this case, $1.25 million is going to be the answer. So I hope this answers your questions here today. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for our next update.